in lane. I think it's really good. Great movement here.
Kaya na ba nila i-sweep to, Lode? Parang feeling ko kaya i-sweep ng TS.
Making sure that everything's up to date here. It's making sure that they also have early
parang delikado yung
He's got no
YSS.
dash.
Instantly mobilization, Kai with first blood.
Naku,
This time in game number 3.
biglang nabaligtad, Lode. Bad trip naman, oh. Kakasabi ko lang, biglang nabaligtad.
Extremely happy with the scenario. 2-0, one of the better starts we've seen here for the side of Onic.
This is the best start we've seen from Onic already. So we'll see if they can actually capitalize on this. Kyrie this time 2-0. So again, this could be it as well.
Oh no,
already. Great read by Kai to read that flicker. 3-0 for Kyrie
No.
in game number 3.
This is an amazing start for the Sky Kings. And at this stage of the game, TS, well, that early game plan might have to, take a back step for a little bit here. It's not the end of the world because a majority of that lead is still on Kyrie. The question is, can the laners keep this pace up to maintain this level of oppression as we start moving into our very first turtle here in game number 3? And TS, they already have information.
Na-earlyhan sila tapos YSS pa gamit.
As well as Kyrie as well. They're going to just steal camps, and I think that just might be the play. They're just going to wait and steal.
Might be going to the bottom lane as well here, knowing that they cannot contest for the neutral objective, but Sunset is very close to level 4. It seems like they want to contest still. Sunset.
Oh, nakagat!
With the Valor ult instantly now. It's
ganda yun, nice!
Shot from Bamba into it. Sunset's right there! And he finds
Pero
it.
yung
Able to
good
pick
ang
up a kill.
sakit.
That was Bamba staying alive.
Boy!
Throws Keyboard back away. That's the missing projectile landing and looking picking up the kill.
Bak na, Lode. Andyan na sila. Naku po.
Retry from Sour is clean. Kalra over to the Force now. Not the instant dash. You just see how much sense to be taken very low as he goes to right there. That's Kalra with the pickup.
Logi talaga sila, Lode.
Is he gonna... Can they set this up even more? No, Sawo here to cover Hiko. He's walking up. He's thinking about it, but I don't think he has much.
Fatal Links, Bomba's right there as well. They're gonna pick up a kill. So it's TS leveling the odds back again. That shutdown on Kai put Team Spirit back on track.
Yep, all right. Things back on track. Now we can go back to the game plan here. Level 4 has already been achieved, but let's look at that replay one more time here. Because again, Kid Bomba able to tank a good chunk of that damage, especially from that gush. Unlucky for Sans that he wasn't able to get a little bit more off of this, but once everybody got into the middle of this fight, even Kelra deciding, you know what, it's time to Zaman Force and start triggering the fight super early on. They were able to get something back here, and I think, fight.
Keyboard just got taken out. Now the Mystic Gush comes around, but Sawa's able to flicker out. Kelra jumps in with the Chrono Dash. And is able to find one, but now look at the burst. Hiko has the flicker. Will he go for that last shot?
Na si Lode,
Thinking about it. No. Kai's already on.
Pinakabam mo naman kami, Killer.
Oh, I really thought just a little bit more. Ludpi catches him at the edge with the glorious pathway, but unable to really capitalize on it. Darn you, mid walls. But for now, I mean, we're back to a neutral state.
Look at Bomba though, utilizing that chaos to get all of the turret shield.
Still a bit of a win at the very least. I just love the fact that Onic are now saying, you know what? We're on our comforts. We shouldn't be that scared. We can outplay this, right? They're getting a little disrespectful, and I think they've learned from the previous game, hey, if things are going bad, we got to instigate some kind of war. We don't have to fully commit, but once we get the green light, we have to initiate.
Bomba with the cut under tier 2.
Deep one as well.
That is super deep, and Ludpi can't do anything about it. Great info from the rest of Spirit saying that Onyx responded in the bottom side of the map, and now Bomba, I think his job right now is to keep Kyrie here. He's going to reset that buff.
Is he going to Detona's welcome him while he's at it as well? Doesn't see how many combo points.
Ooh. Sounds able to flicker out. Now the Mystic Projectile and the Mystic Gush as Kyrie walks over with immobilization, but now it's going to be the chop. Bomba doesn't land it. He has the flicker. He flickers out of safety. Keyboy's going to be stunned up by the Terrify of Sunset Lovers. Now they go for the taunt, and it's Bomba who gets caught. Still alive. Rather than Dryad, chaining him down. Bomba finally taken out as Kai gets his first stack of the Sky Piercer.
But they don't get anything else on the map, unfortunately. They managed to clear the waves just in time, so no big convergence and no bigger trades for the side of TS. Onic win it out. They're sending 3 members down as Kyrie's on top.
Let's go.
Unfortunately for Hiko, he's got to recall at some point. He's got no mana.
Yep. I think now was the right time to recall. Sunset Lovers looking for the angle now on Kai. He goes for the dash. He's waiting for it. Oh my god. He timed it perfectly down the route. They're trying. Sunset Lover. 3 games in a row having one of the best.
Grabe ka, Kyrie. Ba't ka nagpapapitas ng ganon? Oh,
They don't want to go. At least Kid Bomba didn't have his flicker there. That'll.
Oh my gulay, Sawo! What? Masisip sila, Lodi!
The chase as the conceal gets used up by both. One into the bottom lane. It's Bomba. He's gonna look to try to bait out the Purify from Kelra.
Kaya pa bang bumuhat ni Killer? Killer, marami yan. 4 yan, Killer. Bumaka na kinagat, pero
Don't punish just yet.
Kulit mo kasi!
See the item list
Nasasayang
here.
to.
Did he go get that power spike as soon as that wombo combo happened? Because as of yet, that was a lot of damage, and now Zara gets a mid-tier 1, looking to threaten multiple buffs at the same time. Even managing to walk away with this. Bit early on the retribution. Let's look at this one more time because again, a huge catch here, especially onto Zans, who's very susceptible to this Atlas at the stage of the game. He doesn't have that Purify. He's got to make sure that when he positions himself, it's very much when he has that info. But at the same time, nobody really stops Sawo from getting in on the fight.
And no one can stop Zaur from falling. This guy, I mean, Rayleigh pointed it out earlier. Yes, Zaur has died. It was once. It was a shutdown towards the end of the game, so it didn't count that death. But man, this guy is just untouchable. The ego is, and this time so clean on the Traceless. The CC immune to get away from these CC locks. Even the target from Lutfi, now the Mountain Shocker to get vision.
Yep, we've moved from technical boxing. There's still aspects of being on the outside, but you can see that Team Spirit, they want to get on the inside. They want to make this as messy as possible, because when it is messy, you are blinded by what is happening around you. And so far, Kid Bomba and Zara Egos are the biggest winners in those cases. This is a huge lead, 3.2k, 7 minutes in, and Hiko is still gunning down these turrets.
This is why you got to watch these games. This is why you can't just look at the stats after the game. You look at Sunset stats, you're probably like, oh my god, he didn't have a good game. But then you watch it and, hey man, what a performance from Sunset. Yes, first blood, sure, a mistake, but the redemption was 10 times fold. That mistake. And now Sawo zoning Kai away from the jungle.
Plenty of damage dealt all across the board. Sans actually getting some pretty decent damage. However, the way that their leads are working. Oh, it catches!
Max range, now it's the
Uy, nadamay!
Lutfi's right there.
Muntik pa si Sans.
Baits the flicker out from Sans, and now it's free for Sawo if he wants to get Sans.
No way! He didn't see the Jets right underneath them, pushing him right into it. Holy! TS are not missing a beat as of right now, and their mechanics are so sharp, it hurts. It hurts to be an Onic fan. They're hoping that at least an outplay would come through, but with a 4.6k lead, unless that shutdown is on Zara or maybe even Hiko, I don't see it happening for now. They already lose their shielding down by the mid lane. That's fine. They still have their side lanes to work for, but they still have 33 seconds.
And it's all about just waiting right now. Spirit have everything they need to close it out.
Oh my god, Zara already with Malefic. Holy
pull up the items. I want to see that right now. What is Zaur on? He's level 14 at 8 minutes. This could be the fastest level 15 in the tournament.
Hyper efficient as well. Doesn't go for the BOD. Goes for the hyper efficient items to make sure that his power spikes are alongside with how strong Hiko is with the Berserker Spirit and Endless Battle. Once he gets that Malefic gun, the sieging will begin.
If he gets a screen grab and the orange, that'll be the fastest level 15.
Yung mga nasa
Onic. TS on the Lord, about a shocker for vision.
They want to dance around this for just a little bit. Look, B. He's taking a decent amount of damage. Kibama's losing his stacks while they're dancing around this. Onic don't mind, but they can't walk in on the pit, and also they get it for free.
Sawo knows that Sans doesn't have the flicker, so he's just going to zone everybody away from the purple.
We're not playing chess anymore. We're playing Go, an ancient game designed to surround your opponents and zone them out from key positions on this board. It is beyond what we know. It's not even 4D chess. It may seem black and white, but the chips are telling everything. 8-6, 2 kills down, and yet there's a 6.5k lead and a Lord about to knock on the front door. Kelra at least has his third item.
Let's talk about the Siege, because the Siege is looking good for Spirit. It's 2 marksmen. On top of that, the zoning tool from Bomba. Detonus welcome, Fatal Links as well. Sky Piercer for Kai was shut down earlier. And how's the Mountain Shocker again? It's gonna be Zaur, trying to bait out a few resources again. If he's able to get a Purify, that'll be massive for Sawo, massive for Bomba.
Kaya?
See how they play this up, because I want to see that Wrath of the Dryads be used at some point in TS. They recognize it, they have to respect it.
Sawo match now. They're gonna go straight for the base shot in the mid lane. The Melvin gun picked up for Hiko.
And now they can do this all day. They can do this all day, but there's still that fear that maybe Keyboy makes a play. We might see initiation from a glorious pathway, but the denial of information and the split up for Czar, they're not playing a traditional front to back, and now they're sieging even further.
Flicker out.
It's gonna be Sawo. God has to flicker out again. They're gonna play it safe right there as a glorious pathway gets sent down, and Bomba won't go for the death to this welcome. Spirit are playing to their identity, to their strength, playing it as slow as they possibly can, knowing they have a composition that can withstand Onic scaling as well.
They can do this. They can absolutely do this. For once in a very, very long time, the Dark Horses of EECA might be able to punch their ticket right into the Grand Finals if they just close this out cleanly. But we know that the Sky Kings have always been in these types of positions before. Yes, maybe they're not winning championship right now, but here we go!
Big jump down. The Mystic Gush not able to get anyone down right now as Keyboy looks for the fight. Can he look for the rest of the drive? He goes
Ang pangit na pwesto ng Onic. Ang pangit na pwesto ng Onic. Walang gagawin si Killera. Killera walang nagawa. Bumaksi na. Sige, Killera sayaw. Wala. Hindi makagalaw si Killera ng maayos.
Buying some time,
Pero
distracting, zoning the rest of Team Spirit away, and isolating Sawo from the rest of the pack. Onic still alive.
That could have been so much worse. That could have been so much worse, and that's all you can ask for a gold laner at this stage of the game. I'm sorry that we can't give you that space, but at the very least, just buy us just a couple more seconds here as we move into the 12th. 16 or more with a missing mid inhibitor. This is very manageable for Onic, but so far, these glorious pathways have been dealt with very handedly by Team Spirit. The problem right now is that they can't get that first move. They can't get the first initiation onto Team Spirit without the counter initiation completely annihilating the back line.
You can see, oh my god, it's
kinagat! Nag-Fury.
They're still going. Glorious pathway, it's already out, and now they should disengage.
Pwede pumalag. Pwede pumalag. Oh my golay. Nabuhay. Nabuhay, Lord na. Lord na yan.
Not while Sunset Lover has the Wrath of the Dryad. Not while Kelra doesn't have to purify. It's a free Lord.
No.
To Team Spirits.
These are heavy jabs
Grabe,
being
umiyak
traded
na yung
on
nanay ni
both
Kid
sides. They
Bomba.
are willing to throw anything
Umiiyak
underneath the
na.
bus to get the reaction that they are looking for. But TS, the economic lead, 8K at this point. 42 to 34. This is a beautiful endgame angle for them. They just need to make sure they close this out cleanly.
You can see Sawo, that player cam, instantly. One hand off, just giving instructions. Guys, play it slow. 3 waves, build it up. Do not forget the fundamentals. They are possibly a few minutes away from another big upset at MSC. From locking their spot in the Grand Finals. The first time ever for an EECA representative.
This is for all their predecessors before them, for War Barbie, for Defender, for everybody else as they look for the endgame scenario.
Matatalo talaga sila. Wala na silang magagawa. Oh, Yuli! Ang ganda po siya! Oh, my! Nahuli si Killera! Nahuli si Killera! Diyos ko po! Oh, wow! Tapos! Oh my God! Oh my God! What? Oh! Iyak ka na naman! ng mga nasa Wow!
What an amazing game! The technical prowess from mechanics, from the micro to the macro. We have witnessed